there's not really a clear-cut way for me to explain my musical taste because it's so complex, it's all over the place. I mean, a lot of artists from different genres have influenced my music in some form or fashion. And one thing people don't realize about hip-hop is how universal it really is. When people ask me what I do or what I want to do with my life, I hate saying that I'm a rapper because it's so cliche. When you say you're a rapper, people automatically think, oh, so you're all about the money, the cars, the clothes, the jewelry, the glitz, the glamour, women, violence, that typical bracket, They don't think you have any intellectual substance, and that's due to the way that hip-hop artists are depicted in the media. I mean, I actually used to think the same thing when I was little, based on what I heard on the radio and, what I saw on television. I actually hated hip-hop at one time. I didn't really get acclimated to it until I was 13, I think. After I saw Tupac Resurrection, I went through my father's CDs and I found some of his albums. And as I'm listening to him, I thought, wow, this guy's different. He spoke about, real issues in society, and that was important to me. And one thing that I noticed about myself is that whenever I listen to an artist for the first time and I actually really like their music, I'll pull certain qualities from that artist and apply it to my own. For example, when my family moved to Texas in 2005 from Nashville, Tennessee, I actually, a kid in my class that I went to school with, he actually told me about this MC from Houston named Zero. And a lot of his music deals with his anger and pain that he went through when he was growing up and animosity towards people that had screwed him over, people who only associate themselves with him because of his fame or whatever. And those are things that I know all too well, so I could really relate to it. I mean, that's actually what my previous mixtape, Diary of an Outsider, was about. It was basically me venting about some things that I had been holding in for a long time, and it really felt good to just finally get that off my chest so I could move on. And after I started listening to Wu-Tang Clan, I started using a lot more metaphors and a lot more wordplay and lyricism in my music. And it doesn't even just stop at hip hop. I mean, I'm also a huge fan of neo soul as well. I pulled attributes from people like Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, India Arie, Floetry, etc. As people grow, certain aspects about them change, and I feel that as I grow, my taste in music grows along with me. So it's not like you can expect me to stay in one particular bracket, because after a while, it becomes monotonous and boring. And that just about sums up me as an artist. Thank you for listening.